There's something about airports that makes people quiet. Even when they're full, even when announcements echo through the terminals, there's a kind of silence you can feel. People staring through glass windows, watching planes they're not on, thinking about places they've been or places they're about to go. Aviation does that to us. It slows us down. It makes us reflect. Because every flight carries more than passengers. It carries stories, some of them loud, some of them unfinished, some of them deeply personal. This is one of those stories, not about a perfect flight, not about heroic moments, but about what happens inside a person when fear, doubt, and responsibility meet at 30,000 feet. Before every flight, there's a pause. The aircraft is ready. The checklist is complete. Everything looks right. But readiness on paper doesn't always translate to readiness inside. You sit there, hands resting on the controls, listening to the steady hum of the engine, and in that moment, your mind does something strange. It doesn't stay present. It drifts to past mistakes, to future consequences, to questions no checklist can answer. Am I good enough today? Am I focused enough? Am I carrying something I shouldn't be carrying into the cockpit? People think pilots are fearless. They're not. They're just familiar with fear. Fear shows up quietly. It doesn't panic you right away. It waits. It observes. It tests your confidence in subtle ways. A thought here, a doubt there. Nothing dramatic. Just enough to make you second guess yourself. And the truth is, fear isn't the enemy. Fear is a reminder that what you're doing matters. The real danger is pretending you don't feel it. Because when you ignore fear, it doesn't disappear. It goes underground, and it comes back stronger. That's true in aviation, and it's true in life. We all have moments before our own takeoff. Moments when everything is aligned externally, but internally, we hesitate. Starting over, ending something, choosing a harder path, taking responsibility for a life that's entirely ours. The runway looks long when you're unsure. You're not afraid of moving forward. You're afraid of committing. Once you take off, there's no more pretending you didn't choose this direction. And so many people stay on the ground not because they lack ability, but because they're waiting for certainty that never comes. In flying, certainty doesn't exist. There's preparation, there's training, there's judgment, but there's always uncertainty. And yet, planes take off every day. Eventually, you push the throttle forward. The aircraft begins to move. Slowly, at first, then faster. There's a moment when the ground is still there, but you already feel disconnected from it. A moment when you realize there's no stopping now. That moment exists in life too. And once you're airborne, something unexpected happens. The noise fades. The tension eases. Your body adjusts. You're not calmer because everything is safe. You're calmer because you're finally doing instead of imagining. But then come the bumps. Turbulence doesn't ask permission. It doesn't care how prepared you are. It just arrives. And the first instinct is always the same. Heighten up. Fight it. Regain control. But control is an illusion during turbulence. The aircraft was designed to flex, not resist. To move with the air, not against it. People don't realize how much strength there is in flexibility. In life, turbulence looks like setbacks that don't make sense. Plans that fall apart. Moments where effort doesn't equal outcome. And anxiety spikes not because things are dangerous, but because they're unpredictable. Uncertainty is uncomfortable. It makes us doubt ourselves. It makes us question past decisions. But turbulence doesn't mean the flight is failing. It means the flight is real. There's a point during long flights, usually when things are quiet, when thoughts get heavier, when distractions disappear and you're left alone with yourself. That's when doubts get loud. You replay old errors. You question your path. You wonder if you're becoming the person you thought you would be. Everyone has a version of this moment. The one where quitting feels easier than continuing, where staying the same feels safer than growing. And this is where stories usually split. Some people turn back. Others learn how to sit with the discomfort. Pilots are taught something that sounds simple, but takes years to understand. When visibility is low, trust the instruments, not your feelings, not your instincts. The instruments, because fear distorts perception. In life, your instruments are quieter, but they're there. Your values, your experience, your resilience. The fact that you've survived moments you once thought you wouldn't. Anxiety will tell you to abandon the flight. Wisdom will tell you to stay steady. And staying steady doesn't mean being fearless. It means acting despite the fear. Little by little, the turbulence fades. Not because you conquered it, but because you endured it. And eventually, the descent begins. Landing is rarely perfect. Sometimes it's rough. Sometimes it's messy. But when the wheels touch the ground and the aircraft slows, there's a quiet realization that settles in. You made it. Not flawlessly, not effortlessly, but honestly. Every flight leaves something behind, and it gives something too. Confidence doesn't come from avoiding hard moments. It comes from proving to yourself that you can face them. This is what real growth looks like. Not dramatic transformations, but accumulated courage. Anxiety will return before the next takeoff. It always does. But now, it feels different. It feels familiar, manageable, like a signal instead of a threat. Because you understand something now. Fear isn't telling you to stop. It's asking you to pay attention. And if you listen carefully without letting it take control, you'll realize something powerful. You don't need perfect conditions to move forward. You just need honesty, preparation, and the courage to begin. The runway will always be there. So will the fear, but so will you. And that's what makes these stories real.